Good day, and how in the heck are you? Welcome to the latest and greatest installment of In a Nutshell. Today we have the honor to have visiting with us in the In a Nutshell studios at Comcast, a gentleman who was referred to us by Maggie Blues Chick Aliota. So Maggie, if you're out there listening, thank you a million times over. You're a sweetheart. Maggie is our bona fide official talent recruiter, and she's been on our shows many times already. She's always welcome on In a Nutshell. Today's guest is a transplant to Chicago, having been raised, I guess, pretty much down in Mississippi. He came to Chicago to go to school. He stayed here for a while, and now he's dedicated most of his professional life to the blues, and it has propelled him on a career across the country and around the world. So, Johnny Burgin, welcome to In a Nutshell. Would you and each of your accompanists just state your names, the name of the town in which you presently reside, and maybe like a sentence or two about yourselves. Do you think you could do that?
Sure.
My name is Johnny Burgin. I go by Rockin Johnny. I'm currently living in Petaluma, California, and I'm playing the blues all over the world.
All right.
My name's Steve Doherty. I'm from Beloit, Wisconsin, and I'm still in the process of trying to figure these things out.
Even drums?
Guy Fiorentini, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I play as much as I can.
Okay. Well, we'll start with the first tune off my new CD. This is a song called Neoprene Fedora. I always say this song is kind of like a plate of 3 different tacos. Like you've got a carne asada, you've got a taco pastor, you've got maybe a chorizo. You've got 3 different tacos. So this is kind of a surf kind of a thing, but it goes through 3 different grooves.
Although
Yeah. No. Good song for all the blues lovers. So it goes like this. I don't want to get married. I don't want to settle down. I don't want to get married. I don't want to settle down. I don't want to work no job. I just want to roam around. I was married one time, but it didn't end well. I was married one time, but it didn't end well. No matter what I tried to do, she raised all kinds of sand. Couldn't be beat. Yeah, had a sweet long home. My woman couldn't be beat. I left Chicago town. My horse been under my feet. Thank you. You know, I forgot my harmonica. I think it's over there.
Okay.
Could you grab it, please? I'll have it for the next one. Not the next song.
You're gonna have to do that one again, man.
No, it's cool.
That was a take.
Yeah, well, that was good. But I've got this for later. I'll need it for later. Yeah, I'm kind of absent-minded sometimes. F-sharp, Smoke and Mirrors. This next song, I did the music and my friend wrote the lyrics. This song is called Smoke and Mirrors, and I've been playing this all over the country, and everyone can really relate to it nowadays. So It's a sing-along, so I guess if you're listening, you're just going to have to sing along in your car or whatever. So we're going to start it out. You know how somebody comes along, they make all kinds of promises to you. They say everything's going to be great. Then it turns out when it was all said and done, that it was nothing but smoke and mirrors. Anybody know what I mean? Yeah. So this is all you got to say to that. You ain't nothing but smoke and mirrors. 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 You said you were the one who could get it done. Now I see you are having your fun. Draw me in near and near. You ain't nothing but smoke and mirrors. You ain't nothing, smoke and mirrors. You ain't nothing, smoke and mirrors. You ain't nothing, smoke and mirrors. You ain't nothing but smoke and mirrors. You said things would be great. Yeah, things would be fine. All that you were doing was wasting my time. Couldn't see you first, things got clear. You ain't nothing, you ain't nothing, smoke and mirrors. You ain't nothing, smoke and mirrors. You ain't nothing but smoke and mirrors. Said the trust in you, I sure enough did. I believe in what you said, but that ain't what you did. No, it ain't. Draw me in near and dear. You ain't nothing, you ain't nothing but smoke and mirrors. You ain't nothing, smoke and mirrors. You ain't nothing, smoke and mirrors. You ain't nothing, smoke and Thank you, thank you. I hope everybody was singing along out there. All right, so I did on the CD. I did a few Zydeco's, and I really can't get really the flavor of the Zydeco without the accordion and the rub board, really. But I'm going to do one of the songs that on the CD is kind of like a Zydeco, and it'll probably come out a little more like a blues here. That's okay. It's key C. I'm so in love with you. She said, Johnny, I'm so in love with you. Ain't nothing in the world I wouldn't do for you. She want me so good, she never loved me before. She want me so good, she never loved me before. Well, the way she said that she had to go. Got to have a way. She come and go when she wants. Won't you come back home someday? Yeah, yeah, yeah. 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 Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh!
stutter.
Let's go with B flat. This is another more of a kind of a more of a modern blues tune that I wrote and put it together.
1, 2, 3.
I used to think that I was a king of Division Street. Helpless of dime just to get a bite to eat. I was the talk of the town. That kind of talk don't remain. I used to have a chunk of money. I'm looking at the couch for change. Now I see my life's enough for me. I'm not proud today, and I'm falling at the DMV. When I come home, I'm going to an empty bed. The silence rings so loud, things I couldn't understand. Now I see my life's enough for me. Yeah. Sometimes, you know, when you're starting out, you're in your 20s and you think you're a big star, man. Anyway, that's what that song's about. So,
All right.
what do you
Don't forget the
think?
yellow egg when the time comes.
What?
Don't forget the yellow egg
Oh.
when the time.
I think we passed it.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Can you overdub it?
We could. Which song? Which song? is it?
Anything works in Photoshop.
All right, let's go to E. E? Yeah. There's another song. It's kind of like Lonely Lonely Nights. It's a real blues performance. Please tell me what I can do just to prove my love to you. If you can't trust me again, just let me be your friend. Please tell me what I can say to make you feel go away. You've always been my only one. Baby, you are my rising sun. That you're everything I need. All your illusions will fade, and we'll be happy the rest of our days. Let me pick it one more time. That was another Zydeco. You got a picture like a Texas dance hall with the accordion and the saxophone and all that stuff. But hey, we're playing it, man.
Awesome.
We're doing
great. You're doing great.
Thank you, man. I'm having a blast.
Good.
Everyone here is too that's watching. They keep telling them, we're liking it. That's what they're screaming on here on
We're
Facebook.
liking it.
Thank you, Marcia Mariners.
Blue thumbs.
That's right, blue
Yeah.
thumbs. Yeah, and hearts.
Okay. Now this is a kind of a modern song. I just wrote this song. It hasn't been recorded yet, so this is a teaser for my next effort. So So, whenever in the world it comes out, run out and buy it, please. When you've been mistreated and cast aside, sometimes you feel like you ought to die. I'll ease your mind and pick you up off the ground. You won't be alright when the blues man comes to town. When I do my work, I have perfect control, and I won't stop till I satisfy your soul. I'll ease your mind and pick you up off the ground. You'll be alright when the blues man comes to town. When the lights come on and it's time to go, you'll be at peace as I ride down the road. It may be a while, but I'll be back again. And when I do, I'm gonna take you to be my friend. When the blues man comes to town, come here, guitar. You'll be alright when the blues man comes to town. Goodbye, Chicago. Chicago. I got to leave you now. Oh, goodbye, Chicago. I got to leave you now. I'm going to California. I got to put you down. Everybody knows Chicago has got to set their ways. I don't want to live in Chicago for the rest of my days. You were the home of the blues. Memphis and St. Louis stole your crown. They played great blues in Europe and California. At Chicago, I got to put you down. And the south side is almost through. On the north side you'll always be a white boy, no matter what you do. Whoa, goodbye Chicago, goodbye to all my friends. I'm going to California. I got to push it down. I lived and played in Chicago back before 1992. I played with a lot of great blues men, and they taught me what to do. Yeah, goodbye Chicago. I have to call some of their names, man. Tail dragger, some are living and some are gone. They'll always live on. Eddie C. Campbell, Mary Lane, Easy Baby, Big Mojo, Willie Kent, Hubert Summer, Little Arthur Duncan, Dave Myers, Louis Myers, Big Smoky Smothers, Little Smoky Smothers, Mark and Bill, Jesse Fortune, many, many, many more.
Rockin Johnny Burgin. Excellent performance, man.
Thank
Thank
you.
you so much.
How about it for these guys?
Guy Fiorentini and Steve Doherty. Thank you very much. Steve is on the drums and Guy is on the bass.
Woo!
And you guys just make magic together. Really, that sound was fantastic. Very cool. Very cool.
Thank you very much.
Hey, thank you.
All right.
I don't know. Okay. You know, Maggie Eliota referred you to us earlier this year, and I communicated with you, and you at that time were leaving for California. And you said that you'd get back to us when you got back to the city, and you did. Thank you very much for that.
Pleasure.
And is that when you were doing some recording out in California?
Well, I moved out there in September. I had been going out there since about 2013, playing with a young harp player named Aki Kumar, who's doing very well out in that area. And we have a really good team called West Coast Meets Chicago. And we've done a lot of good touring all over. So I started playing with them in 2013, and every time I went out there, once or twice a year, it kind of got bigger and better. And even once I got there, I would get gigs when I was there. I'd have 4 gigs when I left, and end up doing 6, 7, 8.
That's
You know,
great, yeah.
and everyone, it seemed like the people were just waiting on me. They just liked it. So finally, he got me a really good show in September, and I said, this time I'm going to drive out there and stay. So I did. And sometimes it's just, I love Chicago. I love the Chicago blues artists. But sometimes it's time to break new ground and make a footprint in some new markets and really expand in some new places. So it's just about expanding.
Cool.
Makes sense to me. Now, I understand that you were born and raised in or about Starkville, Mississippi. Is that correct? Do I have that right?
Yeah.
And then at some time you moved to South Carolina. Is that correct? And then finally you came to the University of Chicago for your undergraduate work.
Right.
And did you finish there?
I did.
What'd you study at the U of C?
English literature.
English literature.
Oh.
Okay. No music over there?
I did take harmony, and I don't think I've ever worked so hard for Bailey. You know, I don't think I've ever worked. I mean, I just worked so hard. I got a B- or C+ or something. But a friend of mine once told me, after you failed harmony a few times, you really know your harmony.
I believe that. And I read somewhere that you, while you were at the U of C, you worked at the campus radio station. Can you tell us something about that experience?
Oh, it's really fun. You get to just do what you want to do. I started out in the rock format, but I kept playing blues records. Then I went to the jazz format, and I kept playing blues records. And then finally, I got a regular Sunday night on the West Side with Tail Dragger, a great blues singer. And my show was on Sunday night, so it's like I could be a DJ or I could be a musician. I think being a musician is way better than being a DJ, personally, for me. I mean, obviously, we need each other.
Absolutely.
DJs need musicians and musicians need DJs.
That's
But,
absolutely true.
you know, I had a regular Sunday night, or played every week. I mean, that was great. That was like the greatest thing that ever happened. So couldn't miss that. So that was the end of my DJing career.
Wait, we're getting a signal.
Marie Coletta from Great Britain said, next time, let me know if you come again.
I promise.
For real. You
I
should.
promise.
She's serious, too. She's
I'm
really
serious
awesome.
too.
Thanks, Marie.
I
You
let my
rock.
fans know when I'm
You
coming.
rock, Marie.
They'll always be able to contact
Thank
her
you.
through us. So
Yes.
we'll let all of our fans know.
Okay, then after you graduated, you played like you were just describing with some local musicians, and you gained some prominence in the local blues community to the point where you were recruited by Delmark label to make a couple albums with them. Is that all kind of
Yep.
maybe sloppily put, but basically correct?
That's what happened. I got on Delmark, and some of my favorite records were on Delmark, like Magic Sam especially, and the first Jimmy Dawkins record, and of course Huda Man Blues. I mean, Delmark made some great blues classics, a lot of them. And I first recorded as a sideman for them in '92 when they'd sort of taken a little hiatus, and they came back when they had their own studio. So I played with Big Wheeler and Jimmy Lee Robinson. A lot of, they're both passed now, but they were very good at what they did and had something to say. And I was just trying to be quietly indispensable, is the term, I think.
Sure.
I was just learning. I was just doing my best. I was just grateful for the opportunity. And then I started working with Jimmy Burns, who's a great singer, at a place called the Smoke Daddy. We started packing the place every Monday night, and Bob Kester came and heard that and signed Jimmy after one set. So that record did very well, and he kept coming out to hear us. And he kept saying, well, if your vocals are any better, I would do you too, And obviously, the reason he wanted to do it was because I had a young crowd and people, we were packing this place, and, anybody's going to think, hey, maybe we can sell some CDs, Like if we make a CD, these people are all going to buy it, So anyway, I don't know if my vocals got any better or not, but he eventually decided to go for it, so.
That's a good story. Good story. Now, I read an article that indicated that you had plans in 2015 for another album between yourself and Aki Kumar, the gentleman you mentioned a few minutes ago, to record a double bill CD with split vocals like Buddy Guy and Junior Wells used to do. Is that now what's become Neoprene Fedora?
No, Neoprene Fedora is all about me, but there will be a West Coast meet Chicago Rockin Johnny Aki recording in the near future. We're going to do a 45. We recorded some music in Sweden when we were on tour there, and we'll do a 45 and see how that goes. And we're a good touring act, so that's like one separate product. And then Neoprene Fedora is Rockin Johnny Burgin, and finally I wrote like more songs than I've ever written. I collaborated with all kinds of cool California people because that was kind of the point of moving to California, was to play with all these great people out there and make new fans. So I played with all kinds of people like Alabama Mike, Aki's on there, Steve Willis, the accordion player with Elvin Bishop, and Kid Anderson. And so it's just kind of a cornucopia of sounds and genres. So I tried a lot of new things. But stay tuned, the Aki and Johnny product will be coming out. So, and I'll try to bring him here. Maybe we can do an Aki and Johnny thing one day.
That'd be great.
Yeah.
I'd love it.
In the meantime, the music you played today, which is mostly music off of your new album,
All of it. It was all off the Neoprene
was
Fedora.
fantastic. I mean, it's totally enjoyable, so that was great.
Thank you.
The last tune, however, on your new CD, well, now, first of all, are you fully imbued now into California culture now that you've been living out there since September?
I've been living there since September, but I got there in September, then I went to Europe for 2 months, and then I was there for a month, and then I went on the road for 3 months, which is the longest tour I've ever done. I went to Russia, I went to Toronto,
Cool.
I went to Minneapolis. I drove through the west, through the south, and then up central Illinois, then Chicago, Minneapolis. Took a few plane trips to Canada and Europe, and then drove back through Nebraska and Utah.
Nice tour.
So that's the reason I mentioned it, I guess, is I really haven't been in California very much since I moved there. So I'm still learning where places are and who people are and all of that, because it is a very different place, but I enjoy it a lot.
Well, every once in a while, if you miss Chicago, I know that there's Vienna hot dog stands out there. So
Yeah,
that you
but they
can,
cost like $14.
Oh my God.
Whoa.
and I noticed that the last tune on your CD and the tune you played today, Goodbye Chicago.
Maybe I should have called it Goodbye Chicago Hot Dog.
Aw.
I know, it is sad. Well, there's some criticisms of Chicago, but I still love Chicago, and I tried to mention all the people who taught me in Chicago. I left out some, like Sam Lay and some other really people who've just been so important to me, people who gave me a chance. That all happened in Chicago. I mean, I wasn't born in Chicago, but Rockin Johnny, the blues player, was born in Chicago and will always be part of Chicago. So I love it. I kind of feel like some other places have kind of stole Chicago's crown as far as like blues tourism prominence, and I think that's kind of a shame. And there's a little criticism in the song about that, but I still love Chicago, and I love a lot of the people there. And I've had many good years here. I've lived here since I was 18 years old. I'm I'm 47. So
It's a good stretch.
yeah, I mean, so it's a criticism, but it is a loving criticism. I mean, it's
Sure.
and you know, I think 28 years or so. I mean, I have a right to be critical at this point. So,
Not the only one leaving Chicago, I'll tell you that.
and you know, I hope I always come back, man. I mean, it's you know, there's still a lot of great things about Chicago. So
Every day in the paper, they have another article about we're the only state in the union that have more people moving out than moving in, so.
well, these things are ups and downs. I mean, when I first came to Chicago, every day was like Christmas to me. You know, I got to go see, you know, L.V. Banks and Eddie Clearwater and all these amazing artists just every night. I think I went out every night for several years in a row. Just about every night, just being around. And that's sort of like my career kind of happened by being around. So, you know, the blues scene has changed everywhere, not just in Chicago. So maybe I'm being a little harsh, but you guys can judge for yourself.
And I remember the first time I ever heard of Zydeco myself was when I heard Bobby Dylan was getting involved with Zydeco. And since then, I really haven't heard much about Zydeco. What inspired you to include it in your new album?
I started listening to Clifton Chenier, and he was so bluesy, and he was playing some of the same music that I love on guitar, playing it on the accordion, like Robert Jr. Lockwood kind of chordal things. He was and he was playing like Robert Jr. Lockwood and Little Walter. He was playing the exact same lines, and except it was on accordion with a different groove. And I was just going crazy. And you know, my mother lives in New Orleans. She was from Macomb, Mississippi. My father was from Starkville, and Macomb is very close to New Orleans. And she lives in New Orleans now. And you know, I hear good Zydeco there, and I like the party, feel good aspect because I want my music to make people feel good.
It does, I'll tell you that. Neoprene Fedora album is on sale. It was created by Johnny Burgin, released March 15th of this year on the independent label, and it's available wherever outstanding music is sold, electronically or music stores.
CD Baby. It's on CD Baby, Rockin Johnny Burgin, CD Baby, or you can get it on my website, which is rockinjohnnyburgin.com. Or if you wait long enough, I will come to your town.
Which is what, Johnny Burgin?
rockinjohnnyburgin.com.
Or you can contact us and we'll let you know, or we'll get in touch with Johnny for you.
How do you spell Burgin?
Burgin.
So it's ROCKINJOHNNYBURGIN.com, right?
Correct.
Thank you so much for coming to our show today.
Alan, thanks.
I really appreciate
Did we
it.
put it all in a nutshell is what I want to
You
know.
did a hell of a job, I'll tell you.
Okay.
Thank you, man.
Thank you.
You're welcome back anytime you come to
Thank you
Chicago.
so much. I got to leave you now.